Hello everyone, welcome to Oak Valley Talk series. I'm Jashwant, a 9th grade student who is preparing for his board exams next year. Today we will be having a conversation with one of our 25-26 grade 10 seniors to know about their experience, struggles and how the board exam went. Today we have Nakshatra with us, our school head girl, extraordinary, energetic, all-rounder who participates in everything conducted by the school. Welcome Nakshatra.
Hello.
So, in one word, how would you say your 10th class journey went?
My 10th class journey was actually very enthusiastic, I feel.
Okay. So, were you always this energetic or did 10th grade shape you the way you are today?
I was actually energetic since my childhood, but I would say that grade 10 was also a part of my journey which made me more energetic, and it showed me that the energy I had some purpose.
So, any reasons that you would say that?
Because the teachers and all the friendly environment we had, so because of that I feel even though I'm energetic, the environment which was created over here made me feel more energetic, I feel.
As a school head, you had a lot of responsibilities. How could you manage your time without feeling overwhelmed?
As a school head, yes, I had many of the responsibilities to handle. Actually, managing both leadership as well as academics at the starting months, I felt it a bit quite challenging. But later, after I understood that both were not separate, I understood that leadership was actually a break from my books, whereas the academics was the discipline I needed to learn to lead the rest of my journey. So I felt that it was just a synergy, not a balance. In that way, after the coming few months, I was able to manage both the leadership as well as the academics.
So, you just got used to it over time?
Yes.
Okay, so what does studying smart actually mean for you?
Studying smart, according to me, actually means that you should not actually mug up the content which is there in the textbook or understand only the concepts that are there in the textbook, but you have to understand the pattern of the examinations and go through the syllabus and high weightage topics mostly. And after that, after the lectures of the teachers complete in your classrooms, I feel that recalling and revising all the topics is a must, because if you don't revise the topics from the beginning and you just procrastinate it to the end, you may feel it hard. So I feel that revising is the main key point for studying smart.
Can you please just take us through your day when you were preparing for your board exams?
Usually preparing for my boards at the start was a bit scared, but after I practiced it well, I felt good enough, because few tips which I followed helped me very much, mainly going through my NCERT textbooks without neglecting it, and I was thorough with the NCERT textbooks. Later, after I am thorough with it, I've gone through many other study materials and reference books. So with that, I would make sure that even though any type of tricky questions or more competency questions would appear in the examination paper, I could answer them very easily. And at the last, before few months of the board examinations papers, I solved as many as PYQs as possible, so to understand the proper pattern of the examination.
Okay, so realistically, what would you say matters more? The amount of hours you put into study or the focus?
I think speaking about more hours versus focus wins, I guess, because you study for 3 hours with utmost focus and no distraction, you will be able to complete the work which you want to in that time. But you study for 8 hours with distracting every 10 minutes per a time, having your phone beside you, I guess that is just a waste of time. Just having proper focus when you do your work is very important, I feel.
So realistically, you said that you prefer focus over the amount of hours you put into it. So how many hours would you say with focus would you want to study?
Definitely 4 to 5 hours for a student with utmost focus is enough for anyone to study in a day.
Many students want to get above 90 in his or her board exams. What tips would you give them?
As I said, included in my study routine, definitely please do not neglect your NCERT textbooks, because without the proper foundation, as the building collapses, similarly without a proper foundation of your textbook, Textbooks, you refer any of the reference books, it is just a waste of time. Be thorough with your NCERT textbooks, then go with your other study materials or reference books. Take guidance from your teachers and solve many PYQs and ask many doubts as possible to your teachers so that you can perform well in your boards.
So you would say that you would actually go to your teachers, prefer NCERT
Yes.
over guides.
Yes.
Okay. What do you miss the most about your school life now that it's over?
The main thing I would miss about my school is the chaos in the hallways, the lunch breaks we had between our friends, the scoldings of our teachers, their guidance, and the gossips we used to have in our classrooms.
How did the school support you in your board exam preparation?
Definitely, school, I would say it has played a significant role in my board exam preparation because the mock tests, the pre-board examinations we had was a very big reality check, and the silliest doubts even we have, the teachers were the ones who even clarified them from the silliest doubts to the most of the hard doubts. So I feel the utmost patience of the teachers was very encouraging to us. Definitely, I would say that school has played a major role in my board examination preparation.
So just to break the tension, we'll be having a quick rapid fire session. So just don't think and just answer.
Yes.
So, one class where you were the most active.
Science.
One class where you tried to stay quiet but couldn't.
English, because discussions made me start.
Okay, multitasking queen or one thing at a time.
One thing at a time but fast.
Homework or surprise test.
Surprise test.
Who is stricter, teachers or the exams?
Exams.
Last bench or first bench?
First bench.
Favorite teacher?
All my teachers.
All your teachers, okay. So favorite IPL team?
SRH.
Okay.
And CSK.
So if a student is watching and feels I can't do it, what would you tell them?
Definitely, I would say that with utmost focus, discipline and consistency, there is nothing you can't do actually. If you fix in your brain and believe in yourself, I feel that there is everything you can do. There is usually a saying that the mountains are tall when you look from the bottom. Similarly, even your academic year looks very huge. But just think about winning the next hour, which is very important. So when you self-motivate yourself and feel confidence about yourself, there is nothing you can't do. That is what I can say.
Thank you, Nakshatra, for sharing such valuable feedback. I hope every student watching this will feel more focused, stay confident, and will be consistent.
Thank you, Jashwant, and I would also like to thank the entire Oak Valley management as well as our teachers for providing me with such opportunity, and I would like to wish my best of luck towards the coming grade 10 batch of 2026 and 27. This is Sai Nakshatra signing off.
This is Oak Valley Talk series. We'll be back with more such conversations. This is Jashwant signing off.